Are you looking for a garage for your RV or boat? Well, we have the new construction home for you. Join us on this walkthrough tour as we explore the Plan 9 Orchard model here at Williams Ranch. All right, guys, we're back here at Williams Ranch here in the city of Castaic. So where are we located? We're located about 35-40 miles north of downtown Los Angeles. We're about 10 minutes north of Six Flags Magic Mountain off the 5 freeway. So really close still to everything, but again, really close to nature as well. You're not too far from Pine Mountain Club, up in the mountains in Fraser Park. So you're close to a lot of things here. All right, so Williams Ranch, this community, they started building in January of 22. First homes were ready for delivery in September of 2022. It's made up of 4 communities. There's a total of 497 home sites. The HOA here will be $385 a month at build out, and that's going to include a junior Olympic sized pool, jacuzzi, outdoor kitchen, maintaining 5 acres of orchards, 5 miles of paseos, a clubhouse, and an outdoor kitchen, as well as 5 acres of vineyards. All right, so let's talk about this house in particular. This is the Plan 9 Orchard model, and this is a single story. Last time we were looking at the Plan 14 Ridgeline, that was a 2-story model. So this one is 3 to 4 bedrooms, depending on how you have it configured. I'm going to show you the differences in a moment. 2.5 bath. Ranges from 2,479 square feet to 2,983 square feet. So as you walk through right here, you'll make a left and you have this den area right here. So for most people, this is probably where they're going to put their TV. This is where they're going to play their video games. This is where the family is going to gather. Now, if you don't have this, you could have the option, if you wanted to, you would have to give them enough notice that you would actually could have this as your 4th bedroom. So if you didn't want it as a den and you needed that 4th bedroom, you could do it. This is a very popular plan right now, and this is the bathroom right off the den. So you already have 2 bedrooms here, right? You got this one, and you have another bedroom right next to it. And just remember that if you did do this, you're going to have basically 3 people, or 3 bedrooms, I should say, sharing 1 bathroom, which is, not bad, but just know that going in. But I think the appeal of this house is really going to be the fact that it's single story. All right, so then you have your powder room here for your guests. That way they don't have to also use that bathroom. And then to the left of that, you have your laundry room. I like the flooring and the dark cabinetry. Of course, your laundry sink. And then you have access to your garage. We're going to go over that at the very end. One thing I'd like to point out, obviously this is an upgrade, that I do like the style of flooring here. This chevron design like flooring, the logo of the chevron, remember? And then you come into here and this is your great open living space. So you have your Samsung appliances here that you can upgrade to decor if that's something that you want. That will be an upgrade. You have your pantry, and what we see so often is you have your glass door showcasing the pantry. And then you have your oversized island counter with sink, your gas cooktop with 5 burners, and again, continuing this chevron-like design, and that's obviously an upgrade to that tile. And then, depending on how you're entertaining, you have your formal dining area right here, tons of natural light coming through. Or, this is really going to be the focal point, is this oversized kitchen island right here. So everything kind of flows together so nicely. And of course, you have your stainless steel hood and now right into your living room. So again, depending on how you want to have it set up, you could have your TV in here, but if you're entertaining in here, maybe you want to make this your formal living room, and then you can use the den, which we just showed you. Maybe that is what you're going to be using for to have the kids play in, do their homework in area, or you just need that fourth bedroom. Maybe you do, depending on the size of how many family members or people are living with you. And then right off the living room, you have your primary suite. And I love the rock facing on the wall here, and your wood beam ceilings. Gives it that rustic look, which really accentuated by the color of the flooring. And then you step into your primary suite. So again, the standard soaking tub and your very large shower with the sit-down bench, the dual vanity sinks, and a very well-apportioned walk-in closet. So this is all very nice. This is obviously smaller than the last one that we looked at on the Ridgeline, that Plan 14 model. So as we come back out here again into the main living space, a lot of things to go over. So we talked about last time, just to remind you, the average lot size here is 11,000. Of that, it's about 7,000 square feet that's usable. Again, depending on where your lot is going to be, the home site, you could be looking to pay from 5,000 to 300, just over 300,000 on your lot premium. So just something to keep in mind when you're looking at your home site that you would actually, where you'd like to actually be. So again, this community, we talked about before about the HOA. Let's talk about Mellow Roofs. So there is Mellow Roofs here. I find that this builder, Williams Homes, their Mellow Roofs is actually one of the cheaper ones here up in the Santa Clarita, Castaic area, Valencia included in there. And if you look at it where the property tax is 1.25% for LA County, and then all in, including the Mellow Roofs, it's 1.43%. So you want to keep that in mind when you're trying to figure out if the monthly payment makes sense for you. Speaking of that, they do have some really great incentives if you use their lender. And we always usually recommend that most of the time, the builder's lender is going to be able to offer you some really great incentives. And there's a 2% discount. So the 2% discount cannot be applied to the purchase price itself. So you can't reduce the purchase price by 2%. But what you can do is you can buy the interest rate down with that 2%, use it towards your closing costs, or you could even use it towards the design center, which is located really close by here in Valencia. As like we talked about before, a lot of times it's located really far away, sometimes as far as Orange County or the Inland Empire, and it's kind of a pain in the neck. So it's really nice that their design center isn't located very far away. So I think from that aspect, that's something really nice to kind of keep in your back pocket. So again, this is a great house, single story, especially if you're looking for single story. You want to be kind of away from everything, but you don't want to be too far. And so you're still in LA County. You're at the very northern part of LA County here in Castaic. So this one itself, the base price is $1,046,520. Right now, they're about ready to release 3 lots that are considered the Plan 9 floor plan. And then if you decided that you wanted to add that optional RV garage, well, that'll be $113,000 to upgrade it. Otherwise, it's going to be a 3-car tandem garage. So let's go out there. We'll turn around here. And walk right through. All right, so here it is. Yes, FYI, the boat is not an optional upgrade. You will not be able to get the boat as part of this. You have to get your own boat. Yes, I do need to kind of preface that. So here we are. And then let's turn around here. So this is what it looks like, your RV garage. Now, if you didn't get this, remember, this would be a 3-car tandem garage. This would be your tandem section right here. And then you'd be able to have another car on the other side. But if you have an RV, or in this case, a boat or any large toys, it's a perfect spot. So if I think for a lot of people, if that's something that they're into outdoor and recreational vehicles, then I think that's really going to work for them. And then the garage also opens into the back. So if you need to work on it, you don't just have to access it from the front. You can keep the front bay closed. So this is how this one's set up. They actually put in a volleyball pit here. Again, it's going to be delivered to you like a blank canvas, like we always say. So you'll have to submit the plans to the homeowners association and decide what you want to be looking at. So one question that I get asked all the time from buyers is, okay, well, I'm looking at the base price of this home, and what is it really going to cost me? And so we usually say it's about 10 to 15% of the actual contract price. So if the contract price, let's just say, for example, for argument's sake, is $1 million, you can figure somewhere between $100,000 and $150,000 is what most people spend. An upgrade, you could finance that into the loan. So that's something that you probably won't be able to do with an outside lender because you might actually cause some appraisal issues. That it can be done, but it's a little more complicated, and then you won't be able to take advantage of the incentives for the lender. So again, this is a really nice backyard. We were talking about usable lot. So a lot of these lots are going to have some upslope or downslope in them. So, but again, this is a more of a wider lot as opposed to a deep lot. And so just to kind of give you an idea. So I think for someone who's looking for single story, you want to have this type of really cool garage at your disposal. This is going to be a neat option. I could definitely see why people would like this. I could see why this is a very popular floor plan because people want single story. And again, you have the option of making it 3 or 4 bedrooms depending on what your needs are for your family. And then you kind of see over here, right here on this side, that you could park in some cars also and more storage space. So you can never have enough space in here. So they were telling us that they just recently switched over from Tesla to Sun Power. So they don't have the rates yet for what the cost will be for solar. You can either lease it or buy it out. So hopefully by the next video, next time we come up here to Williams Ranch, we'll actually have the numbers on that for you so we can actually break it down. But it's a great community, and I think this community is continuing to grow. It's hard to believe. I remember growing up here in Southern California, always visiting Castaic Lake, how much development that's taken place here. But again, you're so close to everything. And just driving up here today, such a beautiful day, that you can see the snow-capped mountains in the background on the way to Fraser Park and Pine Mountain Club. So you're really close to a lot of things here in this community. One thing that's really important that I want to point out here on this Plan 9 orchard model is, hey, maybe you don't need this really cool garage. It is pretty cool, you have to admit, for your boat or your RV. Maybe that's not something you actually need, but maybe you need an ADU. And remember, we showed you what the ADU looks like on the Ridgeline model. Now, they have a couple different sizes when it comes to the ADU, ranging from about 500 square feet all the way up to 650 square feet. So when we're talking about variances like this floor plan, when it comes to square footage of the actual home, that's where the variance lies. So you can only have one or the other. You can't have both. I know. Sometimes it'd be really cool to have both, but take a look there. You really don't have room for both. So coming back down here, if you decided not to get this optional RV garage, then you could have the ADU. So I would love to hear from you in the comments below what you think about this floor plan. Would you be interested in buying a house that has an RV or boat garage for your toys? Is that something that you need? What do you think of Williams Ranch if you've actually been here before? And most importantly, that if you're interested in buying new home construction, reach out to us. We have a relationship with a lot of the builders. Again, my name's Scott Himelstein. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now. So we love helping buyers, sellers, and investors actually invest, buy, and sell in real estate here in Southern California. That's what we do. So if there's any questions I can answer for you, let me know. Let me know how we can be of service to you and make sure that you have the answers to the questions that you may have. So I hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing you on the next one.